Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about KASPA. See what is happening with the price and, of course, what is yet to come. I'm sure the KASPA community knows at this point that the entire market has seen a retracement, and KASPA is included. You guys can see this for yourself. Pretty much every coin in the top 100, besides a few, honorable mentions, are down. You guys can see this for yourself, and that is due to the fact that BTC has seen a retracement, a huge flush within the price, which has impacted the price of the entire market. And this is something that we've discussed in our video yesterday. If you watch the KASPA update yesterday, I mentioned that the price of BTC is holding at some crucial levels. If we're able to not hold above this support line, we could see a drop happening. But I think, like I said in my other updates, whales did take advantage of this move, but it did not last too long in terms of that 40k mark. It was picked up really fast. So only people that lost are the people that are leverage trading. But let's take a look at KASPA right now, see what is happening and what are some next targets we could be aiming for. So looking at the price of KASPA, 12.1 cents, down 5.1% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also down 1% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap currently sitting at $2.6 billion with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $41 million. So let's take a look further at the price. We're not going to waste no more time, but before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So if you did not have a chance to watch my other updates, let me just quickly go over what happened so you guys can see this for yourself. BTC was bouncing at this support line at the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, and we've lost that support, and this is where we saw this massive flush, and we're talking about a 7% drop, and a 7% drop is quite significant. We saw entire cryptocurrency market react to this. A lot of projects did wick down quite a bit, but like I said, if some people had specific buy orders placed in at the low wicks, and if they got filled in, great, you saw instant gain. As far as BTC is concerned, that's a 4.5% gain right away. So what we're seeing BTC do is it's trading sideways at the previous support line, which was a yearly high back in December 5th. So that is great to see. Even if BTC starts trading sideways around here, that is totally okay. But this wick right here was due to manipulation. Massive whales just shook out the leverage traders, and this is another example. I continuously tell you why leverage trading is not the right thing to do. And BTC Dominance, on the other hand, is picking up. Of course, that is not secret at this point because uncertainty tends to come when we do see BTC moves like this. But welcome to the crypto space. This is a part of the normal occurrence. As long as you are a spot holding, you're totally okay, especially for the long term, right? But let's get one thing clear, guys. I'm not saying this to everyone. 98% of you guys show tremendous amount of support, but there's a few people here that show so much disrespect, talking about, oh, you are telling us to log profits, this and that. And I'm sure a lot of these same people that were saying that are speechless at this point. Don't let these trolls in the comments listen to you. When someone says lock in profits, doesn't mean you lock your entire position out. Okay, that's literally it. That's how I'm going to keep it as. These moon boys think the price of KASPA is gonna go up straight to $1 overnight. Absolutely not. And yes, locking in profits is very important because there could be times where we do see a massive flush, just as what we saw yesterday. And remember what I said in the KASPA update yesterday. We're in a greed zone. Let's ask ourselves, isn't this greedy times right now? And lock some profits in. And as a matter of fact, I don't know what happened. What a coincidence. We saw a huge flush. And if you want to verify that, watch my previous KASPA update. But let's take a look at KAS to see what is happening. So of course we are seeing the price below the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level, and you can see this for yourself. This is quite significant. I did tell you guys if we lose the support line, so basically pretty much after losing the support line at the 38.2, we've seen a huge drop for the price of CAS, and we did not make our ways back down to the 11.5 cents mark, which was November 21st low. But speaking about November 21st low, we did see CAS go up 30% after that. So this is why if you had locked in some profits, you could pick some in. And of course, you can't time it right. You can't time it, but these dips will come. These dips will come. And KASPA has been pretty much running throughout the year. Let's give you guys another continuous reminder, 16x on the yearly time frame. And right now, the entire market, the coins that haven't pumped, it's their time to pump up. And yes, people are locking in profits. You believe it or not, there are people that are locking in profits out of KASPA and going elsewhere. Look at the comments on my videos. Look at crypto Twitter. But that does not mean you take out your entire positions. Certain amount, you just leave it for the long haul. Just forget about it. But if you want to do the entire thing, maybe that works for you. But not everyone, right? There are going to be people that actually want to lock some profits in. Just because you don't like taking 100% profits, or like a 5% profit or 10% profit out of these massive profits you have made, that doesn't mean other people don't. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. But you can see this for yourself. We are now battling it out to see the price actually stay within the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level, and it's really, really important for the price of KASPA to stay within this green zone. If the price of KASPA is not able to stay in this green zone, there's a high chance that we could do almost a triple retest at 11.3 cents. That's definitely on the table, especially if BTC does lose the support line and goes back down to $41,000. I think this can impact KASPA specifically as well, and that is an additional move of about 6%. So yes, that target is not unrealistic. Of course, if we stay within the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level and actually close in this, that is great. Trade sideways, I don't care how long, but this is where you want to see CAS trading at the 0.50 fib zone. But like I said, if it's not able to do that, there's a strong chance that CAS could be making its way down to 11.3 cents, believe it or not. I hear the comments coming in on a single daily basis talking about, is KASPA going to see a massive pullback back down to levels like 9 cents or 10 cents? You can't write these off. It all depends on the market and how manipulation occurs in CAS. At the end of the day, KASPA can be manipulated quite easily, because let me show you something. $41 million 24-hour trading volume, right? And let's take a look at the markets. Majority of this is coming from MEXC, but if we go on the futures platform, you can see how much 24-hour trading volume is on these exchanges just on the futures. Look at these numbers. We're talking about a huge amount of 24-hour trading volume on these futures platforms. So manipulation is a real thing, believe it or not. I've seen it with other projects that happen. Again, this is why you can't say it's not going to happen. There is a chance, there's always a chance, especially if BTC says more downside and we see massive amounts of shorts pile up. We could see that happen. But one thing I gotta give KASPA right now, and again, like I said, long-term horizon, this project I think has a lot of capacity to do some high numbers that no one imagines. But at the end of the day, risk factor is always there. And also, one thing I want you guys to be reminded of is the way KASPA is holding, despite any centralized exchange confirmation. That's something that you guys do not want to be forgetting. The way it's holding, even though there's no confirmation as of now from the bigger centralized one, tier 1 centralized exchange. So you got to give it that. Long-term horizon, as I've said continuously, I think, the future is great, but that does not make you think that, it's not going to have retracements. Retracements could definitely be there, but what is the next major support? Now, this is something you do not want to ignore. Here, let me tell you. So basically, the 11.11 cents support is crucial. Very important, because if this support gets lost, we have no support until pretty much this 10 cents mark. So believe it or not, 10 cents is a realistic price target. If we lose this 61.8 fib zone support line, which is at 11.4 cents. But that is it for today's update. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX and peace out.